teachers, it's wonderful to see you. I am Alison Smith from A Teacher's Best Friend, and I am a life coach for teachers. My whole goal is to help you thrive in life as a teacher. So we're going to talk today about the top 5 reasons that teachers seek coaches. And I'm talking about life coaches. So why do teachers even come to see a life coach? And what drives them to that? But before we get there, I want to just start with the word coaching, because I get this question a lot. What do you mean by coach? I mean, we have instructional coaches and mentor coaches, and we have nutritional coaches and business coaches and all kinds of coaches in our lives. And those kinds of coaches are experts in what they do. So is a life coach like an expert at life? No. So there's a difference here between these types of definitions of coaching. One that I would call more of a mentor capacity. So an instructional coach, a athletic coach, or a business coach, that kind of coach is going to have an expertise in that field, some kind of extra training or a degree in that thing, and they're going to have, really give you advice and mentorship in how you can succeed in that thing, right? Whereas a life coach is someone who honors you as the expert in your life and really facilitates the process for you to uncover that inner expert, to trust that inner expert, to have confidence in the way you make decisions and the way that you move through life with integrity, to have the most fulfilling life possible. And I use this word integrity because it's all about alignment to your values. Right? If someone says, I have integrity, it's because they live a life that is in alignment to their values. But a lot of times we think of integrity as like someone who doesn't steal or kill or, these egregious things that they could do. And I actually think that there is some nuance there in life. I mean, there just is nuance in life. There are gray areas where we're not sure if we're living in integrity. So here's an example. WorkLife Balance. Okay, this is on the list of the top 5 things that teachers come to coaching for. Work-life balance is difficult. So how do you know where your work-life balance should be in order to be in integrity with the things that you value in life? Okay, yes, we value student achievement. Yes, we value our families. Yes, we value our friends. So how do we merge all of these things together to have a balanced life that honors the truth that we know, right? So you could read a book or you could go to an expert and get some advice on work-life balance, but it's not going to be true to what you know is right in your soul, right? In your heart, what the values you hold are. So that's what a life coach does, is they really help you center yourself inside yourself, get to know yourself, get more confident within yourself, so that then when you make those decisions, which they will ultimately facilitate you through that process as well, then you're making them from the most centered, thriving place in your life. So with that said, the top 5 reasons that teachers seek life coaching are, number 5, that they are looking to make a career change. Okay, so this is a popular one. It's not number 1 on the list, but it is a popular one because teachers wonder what else they can do. They've been a teacher so long, it's become part of their identity. And so, where do you go? What do you do? So a teacher can seek coaching for that, in which case then a life coach can really help them. Rather than provide expertise, the life coach can really help them facilitate the process of self-discovery to figure out where they want to go next. The number 4 reason that teachers seek coaches is a difficult or low class this year. So they're having a tough time this year. They may be a veteran teacher, a couple decade veteran teacher. And if you have a tough class, you know how that can just knock you on your butt so fast thinking you are a failure. So life coaching can really help them to remember who they are, remember their own expertise, help them find some resources maybe, but really ultimately finding the truth and their self-confidence again, so they can remember that they can teach any student who walks through their doors, no matter how difficult, and kind of keep their mental positivity up for dealing with that tough class. The number 3 reason why teachers seek coaching is life balance. So life is feeling out of balance. I'm not sure, I just feel like I'm spending too much time at work, but I don't really know how to make that transition and not be a crappy teacher. I don't want to give worksheets all day long. Well, where is that balance point? Again, this comes to knowing what is important to you as a teacher and as a person so that you can make those decisions in confidence and in integrity with yourself. The number 2 reason is they're exhausted. They're just plain exhausted. All of their resources in their tank, their entire tank, is empty. And so they have to both refill their tank, and that's why they work with a life coach, but they also need to figure out what is emptying their tank. Is it just the regular stuff of life, or is it something else that is draining their tank that, once resolved, can stop them from feeling so drained all the time? But the number 1 reason why teachers seek coaching is that they are stressed and overwhelmed. We know this. This is a ubiquitous phrase for teachers. How are you? Oh, I'm stressed, right? Like, this is just ubiquitous to all teachers. We all struggle with stress and overwhelm at some point in our career, if not every day, right? So helping a teacher to manage that and get out of survival mode for good and figure out how they stay out of survival mode. Again, what are those things that are depleting them? How do they reconnect to their self? How do they self-care to refill their tank? All of those pieces that I kind of touched upon in the other things that I work with teachers and coaching, these teachers need it all because they really are at the end of their rope. And if we don't get them some help, they are going to burn out. They're going to leave, but for the wrong reasons. Okay. So, it's actually such a common reason why teachers seek coaching and want to talk to me that I developed an 8-week program. So if you are in that stage, check out my From Survive to Thrive teacher program. So if any of this has resonated for you, if you are feeling like you are in survival mode, or you feel like you need some help with work-life balance and exhaustion, or you feel like you need a career change and you're not sure where to start, and you think life coaching might be a great solution for you, then definitely check me out on my website. I have links in my blog to my From Survive to Thrive teacher program, as well as my one-on-one coaching program, and any other information you might need of resources to get you started with coaching. And you can also just schedule a 15-minute chat with me anytime through my website. So click below and also subscribe to get tuned in to weekly encouragement and weekly insight into how to thrive in your teacher life. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great week.